When you also read on that, they say that those films that were produced then were of a higher quality, which is why a lot of us used to want to watch it.
Absolutely. It's all about the numbers. Look, if you can produce films, which Nigeria is doing for low quality, and that is why Nigeria is producing the volumes they are doing. 99% of their films are rubbish. I'm sorry, I have to say that. How many of them out of the 5,500 have got to Netflix? 110 have got to Netflix. Look at the disparity. So let's not assume, and don't forget, back in those days, no producer will bring bad films to Ghana. They bring the best of Nigerian films for Ghanaians to watch. So let's also understand that we have had opportunities to grow this industry properly, but we didn't because of our attitudes and our behavior and our small-mindedness regarding films. And I'm sorry, I have to be very, very, very blunt. And I think the producers of back in those days have admitted today that they made mistakes.
Okay.
They made serious mistakes.
Like?
For instance, they killed the film industry once in Ghana by bringing in Nigerian films.
The Ghanaian producers?
Exactly, the same producers who were producing Ghanaian films. When the industry turned down, then they went to Nigeria and started bringing Nigerian films. We told them, and when I say we, the Ghana Actors Guild and other stakeholders, told them that they would kill the industry. And they didn't listen because they were interested in profiteering. They're businessmen. They weren't necessarily filmmakers, but they were businessmen who were into film, so they're in there for a profit. I do not fault them for that. That was their business model. But by flooding the system with Ghanaian films, they killed the Ghanaian film industry.
Oh, you mean by, okay.
And you remember Aki Apapo and all those films that came and all of that. Before it died down, and you remember, every peak has its downturn. And when that wasn't working anymore, because what the producers did was introduce regulations that Nigerians, when they come, they should register their films, pay a deposit of $3,000, because at that time there were a lot of complaints that hotels weren't being paid, artists weren't being paid. So they introduced this, unilateral sort of decree, and which the Nigerians turned down. And because of that, they started banning Ghanaian actors from even acting in Nigeria.
I see.
So then came the collaboration between Ghana
and
Nigeria. And then we saw a sudden upturn in the film industry because a lot of Nigerian producers were. So there's a trend analysis. And then before we moved to the glamour films of the Jackie Appiahs. And from there we moved to where? When that downturned, we moved to Kumasi and West Kumawood. So we've had all these opportunities to regularize and improve our film industry. But the people at the helm of the industry were not interested. The formula was working for them. They were making their money. So if you invest 1,000 Ghana cedis and you can make a movie in 2 days, 3 days, and you make your profit, that was their model. And so now, COVID has, and the downturn has brought about a situation, and the digital age has brought about a situation that now you must produce a certain kind of quality to earn a certain kind of revenue, return, ROI. And if you look at it very carefully, every country normally has a very strong local industry.
Which we don't.
Which we did, but we've lost it.